Leading up to the Sim Gaming Expo, I received an invitation to an exclusive media event during the evening. I had received a press briefing a few days prior on the new Simucube co-pedal, but at this event, Simucube presented it in more detail and we all had the opportunity to try the pedal on the many rigs they had set up at their booth. I want to share my thoughts on this product and some points that Simucube shared on their approach to sim racing hardware in general that I found interesting. I'll summarize the key points and discuss some questions that were asked and how Simucube responded. Eventually I'll likely have a review unit to share my full impressions, but it's a fairly straightforward product and I was able to get a good understanding of its capabilities at this event and over the weekend. So what is the Simucube co-pedal? Essentially, it's what Simucube describes as their next-gen passive pedal that can function as both a throttle or a clutch with some simple provided tools and a few minutes of adjustment. The idea is that this single product can serve both purposes and be a companion for those only wanting to have one active pedal as their brake. After the release of the Active Pedal and the later slightly cheaper Active Pedal Pro, it became clear that their true value was as a brake pedal, with many customers only wanting to purchase one. While you could pair an active pedal with virtually any standard throttle pedal on the market, most pedal sets are sold as combinations, brake and throttle, or brake, throttle, and clutch. Recognizing this need, Simucube developed their own solution, a standalone throttle pedal featuring the same quality materials and Simucube branding to complement your new active pedal. I reviewed the original passive pedal a little while back and was satisfied with its performance. It gets the job done and offers all of the hardware adjustability and Simucube quality that you would expect. Now fast forward to present day, Simucube has now replaced this first generation passive pedal with the new Simucube co-pedal, featuring a refined design, improved hardware, and aesthetics more in line with the active pedal line. It's also their first clutch pedal for those seeking a full Simucube 3-pedal solution to pair with their active pedal brake. So how do they achieve this in a 2-in-1 solution for clutch and throttle? Well, the answer is their patent-pending ARC technology. The modular system allows you to physically change the pedal's function with an ARC piece, which comes with 2 in the box. In the throttle configuration, it provides smooth progressive throttle control that can be adjusted to suit your preferences for travel and preload. The Simucube co-pedals utilize a Hall angle sensor for precision measurement, mirroring many throttle and clutch pedals in high-end race cars. This eliminates dead zones and ensures consistent sensor feedback over the entire pedal travel. I tested it in both configurations and it performed well as both a clutch and throttle. I think most people will probably buy this as a throttle companion, but those who already own an active pedal brake paired with perhaps a Heusenfeld pedals or another brand may prefer to upgrade their kit to a full Simucube version. For new customers on the fence about the active pedal and only wanting one for the brake, these make for likely the best companions to create a full set without spending more money on additional active pedals. I personally use 2 active pedals today, one for the brake and one for the throttle, and I do like having a throttle with software adjustable feel, but honestly I don't recommend anyone rush out and spend more money on an active pedal purely for use as a throttle or clutch unless you just have money burning a hole in your wallet. Now, one observation I had, and this was shared by many other creators there, was that for most customers who will use this product for just one function are paying more for a product that offers both perhaps. Now, after taking a closer look at the technology and hardware, I think what Simucube has done is create just a modular system where the price gets you all the main components that make up the pedal, including the outstanding build quality and the absolute best materials available. The ARC technology then allows the whole pedal to change its behavior with a single piece swap and different springs. It's quite clever, honestly. So how much does it cost? Well, the price for one pedal is $449 US, excluding any tax or shipping. Now, some will argue this is a lot for a single pedal, and the reality is it is. But something I found interesting was Simucube's response to a question from a media representative at the event. It was, will Simucube ever make products for the mid to budget range market? Now their answer, and I'm paraphrasing here, was simply and unapologetically no. They are clearly focused on the high-end market and want to push even further than their current products to see what's possible with even more advanced materials and technology. I think at this point there are so many great options now in the mid-budget range of hardware that we do need companies still pushing the limits at the high end, and these innovations eventually trickle down. Now for those who really want the best money can buy, Simucube is still very much the answer, and you're getting what you pay for in terms of build quality, reliability, performance, customer support, and their warranty. If you've got the money to responsibly buy an active pedal in the first place, then $450 for a co-pedal to pair as your throttle with seamless integration into Simucube's hardware and plug and play into the back of the active pedal makes the most sense to me. Unless you already have a set of Hoisenfelds on your rig, even then if it were me, I'd probably sell those and buy a co-pedal for this matching kit.